Hey, what's going on, traders? It's Michael here from Neuro Street Trading Academy. Now, before we get into the details of this video, I just want to make sure that you know we are giving away a $5,000 strategy pack. It's located directly below this video, so make sure you check that out. In the meantime, click subscribe and turn the notification bell on. This ensures you're notified when we put out awesome new strategy videos just like this. Plus, if you like the content and you feel we've helped you in some way, be sure to smash that like button and get social with us in the comments below. So let's get into today's video. Alright traders, in this video we're going to talk about prop firms and why you should use them. Now, first of all, we should define what is a prop firm. Prop firms are what we call funding partners, and their job is to supply traders with capital or money to trade with. Traders are then entitled to a percentage of the earnings that they create, but to get to that point you need to pass an evaluation to show that you're able to work within their rules and the agreements of the firm. So what ends up happening is that everybody starts off with an evaluation and they pay for that test. Think of it like they want to make sure you're worthy of their capital. So everybody steps up and they buy an evaluation. We call those evals, short form for evaluation. Then what you do is you take the evaluation, you follow their rules and their requirements, and as long as you pass their rules of the evaluation, you then move into what we call funded status. When you're funded, you have to abide by their funded rules. And then once you grow your account, you'll be able to take withdrawals and make money. So the real question is, why would you want to use a prop firm? Now, a lot of people, when they start trading, want to trade with their own money. I call it the real money. But the problem is that if you're not a very good trader, you'll end up losing that money whilst you're learning. Now, if you go down the prop firm route, you make a payment to have the evaluation, which is a very small amount of money, and then you're able to practice your trading. And if you lose money, you're not really losing your own money. You're not even losing the prop firm's money. You're just losing the account. You don't pass the test. But if you're trading your own money and you lose, you're losing real money. So what the prop firm gives you is an opportunity to grow and develop your skills whilst you're learning. You grow whilst you're learning. And then when you're ready to get funded, it's a great opportunity to pass the evaluation according to those rules and then trade a funded account, not risking any of your personal money. And that takes a whole psychological layer off you when you know that if you lose, you're not losing your money, you're using somebody else's money. I see so many traders who just blow their accounts, or they'll trade their own money, and then after they lose it, they'll then start to think, well, maybe I should go to a prop firm. But then by doing that, they've lost so much into psychological capital that they just don't get funded. It's doing things backwards. So what we always encourage people to do is this. Number one, learn to trade in a simulated account. And then once you're ready to move to get an evaluation account, do that. And then once you've done that, go on to the third stage where you get a funded account and then you become a bank trader. Like I said, never risk your own capital because you don't have to. Another thing to know is that we've got relationships with some really good prop firms because the rules are based off what we feel is best for traders. There's a lot of funding companies out there today, and some of them make it very difficult and unrealistic to get through that evaluation process. We will never work with those organizations. We will not affiliate ourselves with them in such a program. We really want to see success, and we know what works. So when we talk to you in the videos or teach you in the live trade rooms, we pick certain companies to work with. And we choose certain evaluations. It's because the rules make sense with regard to the targets and the drawdowns and the ability to get past the evaluations. Because for a lot of people, they get into a funded account or they'll get into an evaluation with the wrong funding firm. And what happens is they never get through. And unfortunately, the industries are geared against the trader passing because the funding companies make a lot of money on traders that keep failing their evaluations. And that's why we put the prop trader program together so that you don't become a statistic and you can become one of those traders that gets funded and stays funded. Here's the golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules. And that is such a true phrase. So that when you look at prop firms and the business at large, every firm has their own rules around evaluations, around payouts, around getting funded, around withdrawals. We need to make sure that you understand 110% that because we know which firms we want to use for our business model, and that's why we teach it to you. And you're going to hear us talk about drawdown rules. You're going to hear us talk about minimum trading days and targets. And your trailing drawdown versus the static drawdown. And then passing an eval. And then once you pass, on getting funded and how to stay funded. That's more important than actually getting the funding status, is keeping your funding status. So we really want to make sure that you understand the rules, so that when we pair you with a funding company, you spend some time reading the website and reading their requirements. And if you ever have questions, you just let us know. We'd be more than happy to help, to assist you in understanding them. And the truth is that they're a really great resource to traders. However, those traders actually have to have the skill sets. So that's why you're here, to maintain that skill set and making sure that you work with the right bank. Now, why do we want to use them? Well, prop firms today, it's very competitive industry for them because there's so many different funding companies trying to attract traders because it's a very, very big business model for them. But the key here is that with the right firm that offers the right payouts and profit split, you can be really putting yourself into a really good opportunity. Once they watch you for a month or 2 months or say 3 months and you're still funded, they're going to be saying to themselves, okay, this guy's a really good trader. Let's copy a bunch of his accounts with him. But instead of putting on 1 contract or 2 contracts, they'll put on 100 contacts behind the trade. So when you make, say, $1,000 or $10,000, they're making $100,000. So it's in their best interest to help you. And that's why we work with the right firms that allow the way for you to trade, because it's a privilege to be able to do that. But you then become a really, really big asset. One of the great things about trading is that if you're trading, say, a single lot, and you're trading at, say, the euro, for example, the 6E, and you're making, $6.25 per lot, and you take 10 points or 10 ticks out of the market, you've made $62. But if you had a bigger account and you were able to trade 10 lots, then you'd make $620. But if you were able to trade with 100 lots, you'd make $6,000. But you're doing exactly the same work. So the process is to get good first, then pass the evaluation, and then once you've passed the evaluation, get funded, and then use the power of your skills, leverage the power of your skills to really start to take advantage of this great opportunity. Now, we've worked with a number of funding companies. We've looked at many, many plans, and we've identified those few that are really working in the trader's best interests. So if you're looking at evaluating prop trading firms, if you're looking at what the potential opportunities could be, then come into our trade rooms, talk to us, get social with us. Because we have worked with so many and have so many people that have passed and also held on to their funded accounts, that has given us a great wealth of experience. So traders, great seeing you here today. Happy trading. Look forward to the next video. Okay traders, that's it for now. Don't forget, we have a $5,000 strategy pack giveaway located directly below this video. Make sure you check that out. Also, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, like the video, and get social with us below. Until next time, trade well. Take care, traders.